Children, today we are going to see about civics lesson 1 understanding diversity. Diversity means difference or variety. The learning objectives of this lesson knowing the meaning of diversity, understanding the existence of diversity in India, develop an healthy attitude, behavior towards others around you, understand the difference in the belief system of people. Belief means faith. Know and accept and respect the unity in diversity. Unity in diversity means வேற்றுமையில் ஒற்றுமை. Understanding diversity. Take a look around your class. Do you see any of your classmates who look similar? No, because they will differ in their mother tongue, food habits, and festivals. This shows that people speak different languages, eat different kinds of food, celebrate their own festivals, and practice their culture different from one another. Similarly, people who live in different parts of the country also different in their way of life. These differences make us unique as Indian. Unique means speciality. We come from different background, belong to different culture, worship in different ways, but yet we live together. This is known as diversity. Now we are going to see diversity in India. India is a home to civilization for 5,000 years old. Different groups of people from different parts of the world attracted towards India. Why? Because of wealth. Some came for trade with local people and some came to India to invade. Invade means capture the territories. So diverse race of people migrated means shifting from one place to another. India by the land and sea route over time. Thus the Dravidian, that is South Indian people, Negroes, Africans, Aryans, Central Asia, Alphines, Europe, Mongolites, East Asia became a part of modern Indian race. People who migrated into India also moved to other parts of the country. This becomes the reason for India's rich diversity. Now we are going to see about the types of diversities. Landform and lifestyle diversity, social diversity, religious diversity, linguistic, that is language diversity, and cultural diversity. Now, landform and lifestyle diversity. What is a continent? A continent is a large area of landmass with physical features like mountain, plateaus, plains, rivers, and weather patterns. India is known as a subcontinent. Physical and climatic features determine the economic activities of a region. People who live in the plains depend on agriculture. Who live in the coastal area, that is கடற்கரை ஓரமா இருக்கிறவங்க, they will depend on the fishing, and the mountainous people rearing of cattle, animals. Then hilly places people will depend on the cultivation of coffee and tea, that is plantation crop. Diversity in landforms also impact the flora and fauna of the region. Flora means plant life, fauna means animal life. So these plant life and animal life will depend upon the natural habitat, the climate that prevails in that region. Food, clothing, occupation and livelihood of the people is connected with the regions around that climate. Now, Mausira, located in Meghalaya, is a land of highest rainfall. Likewise, Jaisalmer, located in Rajasthan, is a land of receiving lowest rainfall. Now we are going to see about social diversity, interdependence, we are depending each other, and coexistence. A community is a place where people live together with common interest or heritage. Heritage means parambaryam. Our community is made up of peasant. Peasant means farmers, laborers, artisans, parents, etc. We depend on each other. Now, family. Family constitutes the fundamental unit of a society. There are two types of families we know. One is joint family, nuclear family. So these families collectively form a village, and village collectively called as city. The needs of the people are interdependence, such as water, food, clothing, etc. We depend on each other in our society. Now, religious diversity. Religious diversity. Our constitution declares India to be a secular nation. Secular means Madacharbatra Nadu, in which all the religions are treated equally. The freedom of religion is a fundamental right. India is the birthplace of many religions like Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism is nothing but the religion of Persia. As we all know, India is a land of festivals because we celebrate colorful celebrations of festivals in different parts of our country. See, festivals like Pongal, Diwali, Holi, Vijayadashmi, Ganesh Chaturthi, Onam, then Miladi Nabi, Ramzan, Buddha Purnima, Mahavir Jayanti, Guru Nanak Jayanti, and Raksha Bandhan are some of the festivals that denote the cultural diversity of India. Now we are going to see about the language diversity, that is linguistic diversity. According to the census of India 2001, India has 122 major languages and 1599 other languages. The major languages are Indo-Aryan, Dravidian, Austro-Asiatic, and Sino-Tibetan. Do you know which is the oldest Dravidian language? Our Tamil language. Historically, the Portuguese, the Dutch, and British and dynasties of the European peoples came to India for trade and the occupation of India. Some parts are left behind, and the culture, the impact upon the people and the language of the people. Because the British ruled over the entire India for more than 300 years. So because of this reason only English language gained importance in India. In due course, what happened? English was used as an official communication language and daily life language. The top 5 languages spoken in India. See this tabular column? Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, Marathi and Tamil. Now we are going to see about the cultural diversity. Culture refers to the custom, valakam, and practice of people, their language, their dress code, cuisine, style of cooking, religion, social habit, art and architecture, kalayam, kattada kalayam. Architecture means kattada kalay, building work. The culture of a group of people is reflected in the social behavior and interactions. Art and architecture are an integral part of every community. This art and architecture develops the culture and the tradition of the community. See, around 60% of total epigraphical inscription is Kalvettikal, found by the Archaeological Survey of India, Tolpurul Aarachyalargal, are from one Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, we got about 60% of inscription about this art and architecture. Our India has 28 states and 9 union territories, has rich tradition and unique way of artisan expression. Popular dances in India. In olden times, dances was considered to celebrate, worship and also a gesture of thanking, give and joy. Gesture means body language. Dances of India reflect its cultural richness. Music and dance go hand in hand. There are several types of music practiced in India like Carnatic music, classical Tamil music, folk music, Lavani and Ghazali. There are many songs from various composed by blending the forms of the musics. Now we are going to see about the folk dances of India. Tamil Nadu, Karagatam and Oyilatam, Kerala, as we all know, see the picture, see the tabular column, the folk dances of India from the different states, isn't it? Now we are going to see about the unity in diversity. Unity means Vetrumayil Uttrumai. Unity in diversity means Vetrumayil Uttrumai. Though diversity is visible in every aspect of Indian life, we are united by the spirit of patriotism. Patriotism means Desapatra. Symbols such as national flag, national anthem remind us a great nation and need to stay as united. This phrase, that is unity in diversity, is a phrase that was coined by Jawaharlal Nehru in this book Discovery of India. India is a multicultural society, evolved a single nation through the common belief, customs and culture, etc. See, V.S. Smith classified India as an ethnological museum as a great variety of, because India is an ethnological museum because variety of racial types exist here. Thank you children for watching this video. We will see in the next section.